right, and we are rolling. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Maniac Mo, and today we have Country.
What's up?
All right, and we ask that you all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Where did you want to take us today? What have you been going through out here? I've never interviewed you before. I've seen you a lot of times. We've had a few short conversations and whatnot. So,
right now, currently just trying to make it. It's hot out here. Me and my dude lost our spot, so we are living in Bando.
okay.
Luckily, it has electric and water.
Okay. Wow.
I left him there this morning being a baby, drooling and farting on himself. He's dead asleep with a dog, and I'm out here trying to get some money, so that's where it's at.
Okay. How long have you been out here doing your thing?
Since 2020, I got kidnapped in Kentucky and brought here.
What?
Yeah, 8 months I was on national news and local news.
Wow. What was that?
Missing
Sex
person.
trafficking or?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. They locked me in a room for 8 months. I wasn't able to even speak out loud for about 4 months.
Wow. And
Yeah.
this was under the threat of death? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And then when he finally did see me on the news, he freaked out, held me at gunpoint, and made me do a suicide video and a 3-gram shot of fentanyl. So before I got finished with it, of course, I died. He threw me out in a ditch by B-52.
Wow.
And the helicopter seen me, and they pedaled me twice
My goodness.
and saved me. So I was in a coma for a couple months, and I
Wow.
made it through that.
That's
But
a
I
tough-
had a whole drug problem at the end of that.
Yeah, it's a tough story. So you were not on the drug before he did that?
Absolutely not.
Wow. And he tried to make it look like an overdose.
He made me make a video and everything. And I didn't turn him in. I was too scared to turn him in. He ended up, I prayed about it, a lot of prayers went out, but he ended up getting caught up in a sex trafficking ring with underage girls. They were setting him up. The police were. They did a sting operation, and he was on the news, a couple weeks after that.
Yeah.
My sugar daddy was like, "Oh my God, look, he's on the news." I
That's
was
the
like,
guy right there.
yeah. I was like, I thought he was talking to 2 16-year-old girls, and he had been talking to them for days, and he had actually picked the 2 ladies up. They were of age, but police officers, and took them over state line to a hotel.
Oh, yeah.
They got him with $4,000 in his pocket, dough, all the text messages, and he got the charges dismissed. How's that happen?
How? What kind of lawyer did he have?
You know, it wasn't nothing to do with no lawyer.
Okay.
Y'all know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just steer clear of him. But yeah, I was filing my husband's death certificate, signing for it when he passed away. And another man got me in a parking garage in Louisville, Kentucky.
You're from Kentucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Mormon. Yeah.
You said Mormon? Wow.
Yeah, I was Mormon. I come from the middle of nowhere.
Okay, tell me about that. The religious part of that. Is it strict or loose?
It depends. Too strict. It's really about your bloodline. Staying loyal, and make sure that you don't have any outside anything, especially mixing races and stuff. But polygamy is not just condoned. It's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they want you to do it. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
My dad had 4 wives and 1 kid, just me. So,
Wow.
yeah. When I had a mixed child, they legally shunned me. They took me to regular court and took my last name from me. So
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
yeah,
So Mormon is calling it for what it is, racist.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
I had heard bits and pieces on it. I didn't know that though.
And they're so nosy. They know everything about everybody. Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing your thing out here?
Since 2020.
2020. Okay. What have you seen change out here from your first time being out here to now?
People rage.
Rage.
Yeah, and that's the best word I can use. Relentless rage. Like, people are angry. And we have. Okay, so there was. It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Every single white lady out here that I know, there was 7 of us got raped by the same guy.
How long ago was this?
A couple weeks ago.
Oh my goodness, I never heard about that.
Yeah, he, we all described the same car. And he held, like Brandy, he hit her with a gun. He hit Brandy in the head with a gun. Did you remember seeing her with her head on?
Right.
She went to the hospital. That was the
Right.
same guy. He raped me. He didn't have any gun, but he robbed me. He acted like he had a gun. I didn't want to know. He just reached around the seat. I'm good. Here you go.
Right.
But that's very dangerous because, you know, usually guys who have a chip on their shoulder, like they might have HIV or AIDS, we don't know, and they're angry or something, you know. So
I've
it's
heard
scary.
mommy issues. I've heard.
Yep.
I've heard a number of things.
Yep. I have daddy issues, so
Okay.
yeah. They diagnosed me with Stockholm syndrome because of the guy that, you know,
Right.
took me and then deal with
Meaning
my
that,
dad.
meaning that you side with him.
Yeah, my dad. I ended up taking my dad's life. He had got me pregnant when I was 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and where I'm, you know, the community that I'm from, we take care of our stuff. We don't call the police. We don't use that. We don't use that system. So I just had an abortion. My baby was even deformed. He had a little small arm and hand.
Wow.
I was only 11.
From the incest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little things like I had webbed toes and my ears were like made together, which is really weird. You know, you've never seen that probably before. Like just little things. My vision's poor, my hearing's poor. But yeah. So.
And I'm being clear, you're also a product of incest.
My mom is my dad's great aunt.
Wow. I've never spoken to anybody that, you know, okay. My first time right now. Yeah.
And I have Asperger's. I got diagnosed with that at 34 years old. When I went to rehab here, they really helped me accept myself and the things that I've been through and forgive myself and know that a lot of this stuff's not really my choice. I just do it out of survival mode and out of anger. You know?
Okay.
So,
Well,
her booty's nice. I'm sorry.
You like women?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she's one of my good friends. I met her in Hyde Park a long time ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's I would double down on that. I mean, none of that is your fault.
Yeah.
You were brought into this world under those circumstances, and you're doing the best you can to make a positive, outcome of it.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I like to think I'm doing something positive. Even though I'm where I'm at, I still try to help everybody. And you don't have to be a bad person just because you're in this situation. I choose to be in this situation. You know, I could go do something else, but then what about the girls that look up to me and come to me? And, you know, the girl that you interviewed last, she asked me to teach her how to pray. That meant a lot to me.
Wow.
So, you know, something you wouldn't expect.
Definitely. Out here. Yeah, definitely. The forming of family structures out here.
Absolutely.
I've seen that multiple times. How does that come about?
Well, my wife, Jamie, I have a wife, Jamie. She just passed away. Just as women, even in prison, we are nurturers. We need that sense of family, that sense of maternal love, you know, that we can help somebody and be there in the structure. Men, not so much. They can have a partner. But we need, you know, it takes a village to raise a kid. We need to have, you know, more than that, you know, like Sunday dinner, aunts, and...
Hold on one second, you all. Okay, we're back. We had someone else tapping on my window. Yeah, so family structure, and that's how it comes about.
Yeah, like we fight with each other. You see me and what you call it, just get into it, but I wouldn't let nobody, over my lighter. That's crazy, isn't it? But I wouldn't let nobody else say nothing to her. I might let them smack her a couple times. I ain't gonna let them beat her up. I'm not gonna let them beat her up, though. I promise I'm not. Yeah, I promise.
Out of the, what was it, 7 or 10 girls, you said white girls that got raped, none of you all reported him?
We did. We all of us except 2 went to the hospital, and I think they had warrants. That's why they didn't go.
Okay.
But I made sure to encourage everybody to get an STD test, you know, because...
And the rape kit test?
And the rape kit, they automatically, yep. Because even if you go for a rape kit, they ask you. They're not required. They don't have to give you the HIV test or the STD test. So we have to ask for that. But we get it for free, so it's crazy. Like those ladies come around once a week on Thursdays and give us our stuff. You know, they give us condoms and they'll take us up there. Today we can go take a shower over here at Sister to Sister. They give us free HIV tests whenever we want and STD tests. So it's available to us. For us not to use it's crazy.
Okay. Are you eating well enough? It's a little bit of a tough question, but...
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like a political answer.
Yeah. I mean, I eat every day. I know what it feels like to be hungry. You know, I got a boyfriend that's just turned 29. And my maternal instinct again kicks in. My son's 23, and I just feel like as long as they're okay. And I just got a dog. Oh, God.
You got a dog too?
Yeah, so, you know, so.
Okay. It's, man, so many questions. Did you graduate high school?
I did, and college.
In college. Okay, what did you major in? I'm curious.
I got my associates in medical assisting and
Medical
phlebotomy.
assistant.
So applied science and nursing, yeah.
Okay.
And now I like 13 credit hours for my paralegal here at Southern New Hampshire.
Yeah, you should definitely pursue that and finish up. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely want to. So
Sometimes education changes things for you. So,
right, absolutely. And a paralegal, that's great.
Yeah.
My youngest is going to college this year at University of Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do your kids know how you earn money right now?
They know how I earn money. They have never seen me how. Thank you, God. Lord,
Okay.
thank you, Jesus. They wouldn't know what that looked like with me, you know. So I'm thankful for that. But they do know what I do for money.
Okay.
My daughter said, Mom, they do it all the time here. They get on, hold on, is it TikTok or something? Snapchat or TikTok. I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, they do. I'm like, you know, she's 18, just turned 18. It's crazy to me that my small town, it's got it going on too. It doesn't matter where you're at, I guess, anymore.
Yeah. Do you like this state or your home state better?
I like the guys here better.
You like the guys here better?
Yeah, we don't have any black guys there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's an all-white town.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you said Mormon. So
I didn't even know there was a different race of people until I was 12 years
are
old.
you serious?
I swear. Music, all that, I never heard that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, pretty panties, what?
Yeah.
A razor, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we've got quite a few creative things about us as far as a culture.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I just wanted to pick your brain. I had never gotten a chance to sit down and interview you, but today is that day, and this has just been shocking and enlightening. And you've taught me a few things, so I'm definitely going to walk away and with some things that you've left me with.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Maniac Mo. I'm out here working hard, as the young folks say, in the trenches, trying to go to these rough areas to get good quality interview material for you all. We ask that you like, share, subscribe, and definitely comment on the video. What do you think about country?
Hey.
We like to have a little bit of fun every now and then. I
That's
hope
right.
you all enjoyed this video, and we are gone. Bye-bye.